State asked the court to make sure for the health and dental that Mr. Miyazaki, Cruz Miyazaki, provided through his employer. Prior calculations back in July was that he would get a credit of $150.17 per month for the medical, and then $31.52 for the dental. I like I said, I don't think that one's contested really. Uh, More contested is the current child support. I believe at the last time we were here, he had made around $26.50 per hour. And that would come out to being guideline amount of $759 per month. The current monthly obligation is $638. I believe Mr. Cruz Miyazaki would prefer to keep it at 638, and then Miss Whitaker believes that he is working other jobs like side jobs, and thus it should be higher. The state's only really asking for that amount at least, but if you go higher, Your Honor, I'm not going to object. The court ordered in the reset order plus discovery order that for he to email his Texel Credit Union bank account statements from January 1st, 2025 to June
Listen,
30th.
sir, I'm going to pause. I got to take a phone call. Sorry. Thank you.
So basically, Your Honor, in the reset order, you ordered him to provide his bank account statements from beginning of 2025 to June 30th, 2025 to us through our customer service email on or before July 31st, 2025 at 5 p.m. State did not receive those statements. I had asked my office to check our customer service email this morning, and we didn't see anything. So, Your Honor, if you want to take that into account about raising support, state's not going to object to that. So that's the current child support and the cash medical and the not cash and the health and dental insurance. Going on towards the arrears, I don't think there's any issues with the current child support arrears. State asks the court to take a judgment for those as of yesterday. State offers what has been marked as State's Exhibit A, the financial review report.
All right, folks, this is State's Exhibit A. This shows what monies have been paid in your account. Is there any reason this should not come in evidence at this time, Ms. Whitaker?
Your Honor, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat it?
Is there any reason the pay record should not come in evidence, ma'am?
I'm so sorry. I'm not quite understanding the payment records as far as.
Okay, ma'am. See, you're your own lawyer, and if you can't give me a legal reason why it shouldn't come in evidence, I'm letting it in evidence, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. All right. Sir, any objection?
What am I objecting, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
All right. This is the pay record in your case. Is there a reason the court should not be able to review it?
No, not at all. And I also
Stop. That's it for right now. State one's admitted. State A is admitted. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. So take a judgment as of yesterday, and that would be $1,016.69 for current child support, and repayment of that would be that the state would recommend would be $55. But as you know, Your Honor, it's up to your discretion. And then as the more the far more controversial part is the unreimbursed medical expenses. So according to the financial report, he has zero medical support arrears as of yesterday, and for a while actually. But so basically in the reset order, you had ordered Ms. Whitaker to email the Attorney General basically a filled out form detailing unreimbursed medical expenses. She wishes the court to enter a judgment against Mr. Cruz Miyazaki for, with copying him onto it and attaching any receipts that she has. I don't have the original email, so I don't know if she actually copied him, but I do have what she sent us, and I'm I'm offering that. The only, I guess I should say, the only edits I made to it, Your Honor, was that I changed the rotation of it so that you could more easily see it, because some of them were like on their side. And also I removed the last two pages, which were basically an authorization for use of medical information forms for each child. I didn't think they really needed to be there. And Mr. Cruz Miyazaki probably saw it already. So state offers would have been marked as State's Exhibit B.
All right, this time, the information provided by the mother has been marked as State's Exhibit B at this time. It looks like it's all dental information at this point, but I'll confirm that in just a moment. Is there any reason this should not come in evidence at this time also, Mr. Miyasaki?
And Judge, I have a hard time understanding that, sir.
All right, sir. Do you have a copy of the States B, the spreadsheet that was prepared based on the mother's request for reimbursement of uninsured medical expenses?
Yeah, in my email, I believe so. Yes, sir.
All right, then. Is there a reason why I should not be able to review this, sir?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Whitaker, any reason?
No, sir.
All right, States B is admitted. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, like I said, I've offered that into evidence, but after a careful examination, the state abandons its request for unreimbursed medical due to the fact that, as you can see, Your Honor, they look like they're all for braces. And if you look at page 10 of the order, additional healthcare expenses to be allocated between the parties include the following. Number one, any reasonable and necessary healthcare expenses of the children, including vision and dental expenses that are not reimbursed by insurance. The key word, I think, Your Honor, is necessary. State just does not have any proof at this moment that the braces are, in fact, necessary. And the state also has some concerns about whether or not Ms. Whitaker followed the submitting it to Mr. Cruz Miyazaki within 30 days. All forms, receipts, bills, etc. I don't know enough information about that part, Your Honor, but yeah, that's why the state's abandoning that. And then, Your Honor, I asked the court to decide about non-disclosure. I'm not sure what the parties will want about that. I guess we'll just get it in testimony. Shouldn't be too difficult. The last order in this case that was done in 2019 didn't have any non-disclosure, but maybe things have changed. The state's position on that is just to get the evidence in if it is an issue. And then the state asks the court to apportion court costs as it will. That's it, Your Honor.
All right, then. Here's the deal, sir. I usually consider braces necessary if they're prescribed by a dentist for the child. I'll consider them a necessary expense. But you will need to ask the mama and the father about when, where, and the circumstances she sent forward in the billing information. So, that's the way I always look at braces. Braces are usually not anything cosmetic about them, but I'll have you confirm that as far as the testimony is concerned, also. So, all right. So, Mr. Miyasaki, Mr. Whitaker, raise your right hands. You both solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give this court today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right, you're both officially under oath. I'm going to let the state call you both as witnesses, and I'll let the state proceed with their case in chief. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. State calls Natalie Whitaker. What is your full name?
Natalie Renee Whitaker.
What is the full name of the children? What are the full names of the children in this case?
Kaya Renee Miyasaki and Michael Liam Miyasaki.
All right. So starting with Kaya, when was Kaya born?
March 2nd, 2009.
What about Michael?
February 11, 2014.
So how old is Kaya then?
Kaya 16.
And Michael?
11.
All right. So let's go through what I think we could get agreements on, at least at first. So the health and dental insurance. So are you okay with with the court ordering Mr. Cruz Miyazaki to provide the health insurance through his employer?
Yes.
And do you agree that he should receive a credit for it of $150.17 towards his child support?
Based on, may I ask a question?
No, ma'am, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Here's the deal. Uh, this is just going to probably take forever if we do it this way. But here's the deal, ma'am. The question is there, and again, Mr. Welsh, you probably need to start changing that question around. Just let him know, lead him. You understand that he's entitled to a credit for any health insurance he pays, ma'am, against child support. I know you don't know that, but the lawyers know that. And the state might want to start leading them on those type of questions instead of asking them straight out, non-lawyer, straight out lawyer type questions. But you may proceed at this time. But man, the bottom line is I'm going to grant it. So let's move on, Mr. Welch. Thank you.
All right, Your Honor. I'll just ask Mr. Cruz Miyazaki how much it costs, and we can go from there.
Okay. But again, ma'am, he's entitled to get credit against whatever he pays you in health insurance does not count toward your child support. Okay, that's what his bottom line is. All right. Thank you.
Understood.
And so, Ms. Whitaker, do you agree as well that that health and dental insurance should be through Mr. Cruz Miyazaki's employer?
Yes.
All right. So now let's talk about the current child support. All right. So I understand you may want more than this there, but do you agree that guideline, the bottom should be $759?
Yes.
All right. So are you okay with that number, or do you want something higher?
If the court allows it, the judge allows it, I would like something higher.
All right. So why do you want it higher then?
I financially support the children when it comes to their extracurricular activities, their clothing, their medical expenses, which is the dental bills, vision bills, doctor visits.
So is that all, ma'am, or is there anything else?
No, sir.
All right.
You need to expand on the extracurriculars, please. Thank you.
So what kind of extracurriculars are we talking about, ma'am? Like sports, or please give some examples to the
Correct.
court.
Just sports, anything that my child needs, Kaya needs for soccer, or any outside things she wants to participate in. So as of right now, it's soccer.
So what kind of expenses are we talking about for soccer?
Just the basic necessities: cleats, shin guards, clothing.
Yeah. Now, you're talking about, ma'am, how much is this costing you, please? On average.
On average, maybe $100 to $200. I'm not quite sure. About 200.
And that's per month, ma'am?
No, that's only when she's in season. So I guess once a year.
All right. Any other extracurriculars?
As of right now, no. But I plan on putting my son in soccer as well.
All right. And you expect probably about that same cost if you do that?
That's correct.
All right. So let's talk about the child support arrearage. Do you agree for for there to be a judgment of $1,016.69 as of yesterday for child support arrears?
That's correct.
And do you agree to a repayment on that of I believe I said $55?
Yes.
All right. So do you have any safety concerns with Mr. Cruz Miyazaki?
No, sir.
So are you asking the court to, in the order that's going to come out of this, to redact your email address, things like that, due to issues of, if it's in there, then it could cause abuse or harassment?
No, sir.
Do you have anything else you'd like to tell the court?
No, sir. Oh,
Past
yes, I
witness.
apologize.
Oh,
I'm so
well,
sorry.
actually, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I forgot to ask about the unreimbursed. So those charges that are on that list that you sent to me and I sent to the court, um, um, for any of those that were from 2021 to 2022, I believe, and then 2023 to 2025, did you did you submit those within 30 days after you received those expenses to Mr. Cruz Miyazaki?
No. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't aware that I was supposed to do that, but Mr. Miyasaki
All right,
was
that's it,
aware.
ma'am. That's it.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Again, apologies, ma'am. Believe me, that this is happening when even as I was a lawyer. If you did not comply with the order, and it's in there. It's in every. It's been in every divorce, SASR order, since the '80s. That you had there's a certain amount of time because I had a client once who was saving up all that for one big lump sum, and because she didn't send it in, the court denied it because it's got to be done within that time frame. It's in the order itself. So again, ma'am, going forward, if you have first, you need to send a copy of the bill to the father within 30 days, and if you make any payments on those bills yourself, you send a copy of that also. But you've just got to comply with that because that's part of the Texas statutes that require me to before I can order somebody to be reimbursed to repay that unreimbursed amount. Again, apologies, ma'am. It's a technicality, but it's a carved in stone technicality. You may proceed, Mr. Welch. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Pass the witness.
All right, ma'am. I'll be back to you in just a moment. I'll go ahead and let the state call your next witness, and Mr. Welch. The court ordered. You said in your opening that you did not get the bank account information from the father.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'm not gonna don't ask him any child support questions. He's not gonna be allowed to testify. He did not comply with the discovery request. That's another thing carved in stone, sir, Mr. Miyasaki. When you're ordered to send information in, if you did not do it, then you cannot testify to what would be in that information. All right, you cannot testify to what you've been earning in your bank accounts because you did not send that information in as I ordered you to do last time. I know you guys are not lawyers, and these penalties are excruciating exact, but they are. So again, under the rules of evidence, sir, you are not allowed to testify to that information as far as your bank accounts is concerned. Anything else, the state can you talk about your pay stubs and things like that. But as far as that information is concerned, sir, anything else in addition to that, you are not allowed to testify to. So the state may proceed. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. So the state calls Michael Cruz Miyazaki. What is your full name, sir?
Michael Peter Cruz Miyasaki.
All right.
And
Mr. Cruz Miyazaki, start out with so it costs you for your health insurance. I think it was $262.60 twice monthly.
Right.
And there are 7 people, including the children in this case, on that plan.
Correct.
And so do you agree to receive a credit for well, I guess first of all, do you agree for the court to order you to provide the health insurance through your employer for the children in this case?
Yes, sir.
And do you agree to receiving a credit of $150.17 for providing that health insurance for the 2 children in this case?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
All right. And then like with medical, for dental insurance, do you agree to provide the dental insurance for the children in this case through your employer?
Yes, I do, sir.
All right. And like before, it costs you about $55.16 twice monthly for your dental plan.
Correct.
And there's 7 people, including the children in this case, on that plan.
That's correct.
All right. And so based off of that, you agreed to receive a credit of $31.52 for the dental for the 2 children.
Yes, sir.
And you understand that these will be these credits are per month. So just so you understand.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Do you agree to for the to be a judgment to be taken against you of $1,016.69 for child support arrears as of yesterday?
No, I do not agree, sir.
What is your reasoning, sir?
Um, I I believe that I do my due diligence. On top of that, I did send in my bank statement, and I got confirmed from your office that it was received from January to June. So my bank statements have been received. I have nothing to hide on my end. Just to confirm that on my end. And I do more than just pay child support, sir. I do more than just have my kids on the weekends.
All right, all
I
right.
do,
Well,
yeah.
first of all, sir, we'll just finish off with the arrears and we'll get back to the bank
Well, you,
statements.
well, you're asking me why do I believe that, sir? And that's what
I get it,
I'm just trying
I
to
get
tell
it, sir. Well, I'll ask you. I get it. So for the arrears, from 2019 to today,
Yes, sir.
have you made any direct payments to Miss Whitaker
As far as for child support?
for the benefit of the two children,
Oh,
direct from you
absolutely.
to her?
Yes, sir.
How much?
Um, Man, maybe upwards, maybe close to $2,000 total since 2019, and I could be shy. That could be a lenient number.
That's it, sir. That's it. All right, sir. So you're saying that you had sent the bank statements to us at that customer service email?
Yes, and I got confirmation on your end. Yes, sir. Like
When
I
did
said,
you
I have
do
nothing.
this?
I
When did you?
sent it the 27th or the 28th of last month.
Your Honor, could we briefly recess so I can check again?
All right, all right, sir. I'll give the opportunity to see if they can find it, but I'm gonna obviously take your word that you sent them in. If you got you have a copy of your confirmation with you, sir?
I am looking at it right now, sir. I was at work and my spouse had did it on my behalf because she's off with my
Okay,
newborn.
all right.
But
All right,
yeah,
all right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well, sir, sir,
confirm on
sir,
my
no,
end.
no, sir. The question was, if you got a copy of it available, so you could maybe even just show it on the screen. So I'm gonna let the state see what they can find. And I was gonna ask you, does your confirmation have a number on it? A confirmation number?
Should have, sir.
I'm sorry, it does? Okay, I'm gonna see if he can find it first. If he can't find it, I'll let you be ready to give him that number. But for right now, I'm gonna stop the recording and we'll stop the record and let the state take a break. I tell you what, of course, let's go ahead and take a 10, 15 minute break, and I'll be right back and let the state see if they can find their information. Thank you.
It appears what happened is that he sent the 6 bank statements. He sent it to the email that's in the order, but he forgot to put the .gov at the end. So we never received them. And so I have them all now. He forwarded them to me. He sent it back on Wednesday, July 23rd, or attempted to send it. So we have them all now. It may be a while, Your Honor, before we can go through all these. I wasn't sure what you wanted to do on that. And also,
Yeah, I know you're gonna need the opportunity to go through them. You need to redact your personal information and CC mom with them. And let's just go ahead and make a temporary order as far as the temporary child support going forward based on what the current amounts are. And ma'am, I know you're asking for above well, what the guideline technically is, maybe. But ma'am, the only thing you're going to be allowed to testify to, if you have eyewitness knowledge that he's actually working at a second job or has second jobs or things like that, yeah, or he told you that. It can't be something from a third party. It can't be something you heard. It can't even be Facebook or any type of TikTok, anything, because those thanks to AI, everything's fakeable these days. But the bottom line is, you under the law, you have to be you can only testify to what you're an eyewitness to or what he told you. So unless you've got something above and beyond, and after the state gets a chance to review the documentation showing that there's not an inordinate amount of income coming in from another source, then we're probably looking at just already guidelines going forward. And 200 a year. If you were paying 200 a month for that, I would probably look at that for that. But you're only paying 200 a year. Everybody pays a little bit here and there for the kids, hopefully anyway. But unless there's something more substantial than that, ma'am, 200 for each every year is not going to be something I can pay my guide going to pass guideline support. So I'm probably looking at, and I hate to do it, but I'm probably looking at doing a reset to give the state a week or so to review that information. And like I say, once the personal information has all been redacted for mom to review it. And let's see when we get this one back in. But again, I'm looking at going ahead and doing a temporary order based on the current child support. We should be able to get back in before September 1st, but just in case, this will be sitting there on the 1st of September if we need it to be. So anyway, guys, let me look at my schedule and I'll let you know what we're looking at. But okay, I've got a doctor's appointment on Monday afternoon, so that's not going to work.
Well, you have some specials, Your Honor, on the 22nd and 25th of this month. There's one on each, so maybe a time there.
On the 20. Okay, I see I got one going 9:30 to 1. And but the 21st, I've got 9 to 12 and 1 to 4. But look, we don't have a sense to have a docket next Friday, do we?
Next Friday? I don't see any, Your Honor.
Yeah, I think what it is that Zoom automatically made it for every third Friday of the month instead of every other third Friday of the month. So I do think I do have. So I got time available on Friday morning at 9:30 there because we don't have a Sansata.
August 15th at 9:30.
Yeah. Will that work for you, Mr. Welch? And I'll ask both the parties in just a moment.
August 15th at 9:30 will work for us, Your Honor.
All right, then, Ms. Whitaker, will that work for you, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Miyasaki? You're muted, sir.
Press *6 to unmute, sir, if you need to. But I don't think you're on an iPhone. You should just be able to press the
screen, yeah. But sometimes that doesn't work either, so believe me. Yeah.
Yeah, sir, you gotta unmute. He's weak. I can see you're talking, but
bring up the keypad.
There you go.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right, then, folks, we'll reset to that date. Same Zoom code, 9:30 in the morning, and we'll wrap this one up. And if anybody got any additional information you want to give the court, any additional data that they can, and ma'am, if you got eyewitness knowledge or something, you can testify to it at that point. So again, I don't put words in witnesses' mouth. That's kind of not what we do here. But we'll come up with something just and right. And if you find something else out that you're doing on a regular basis you forgot about, ma'am, obviously you'll be called as a witness and you can bring us that information forward also. But this time I'm going to go ahead and reset this matter till then. In fact, since we're doing it so fast, don't even bother doing a temporary order. That's just be a waste of time because we're going to be back here in 8 days and be able to rock and roll on this one. All right?
All right. And then Mr. Cruz Miyazaki, so you're claiming like that you'd made direct payments. If you could have, if you have any documentation on those, have those ready when we come back. Because I believe, Your Honor, Ms. Whitaker will contest that he's made any. So
okay. Well, again, we'll take that one up step by step again. So it takes hopefully you use Cash App or Zelle or something like that because the days, long gone are the days when dad said he gave 500 and mom said he gave 250. So yeah, without receipt, it is what it is. So all right then, guys, I'll see y'all next week on the 15th at 9:30 and be safe until then. And we'll try to wrap this one up. Thank you very much. We're off the record for now.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, Mr. Cruz Miyazaki, Ms. Whitaker, I'm going to create the reset order, and then send it to you all through DocuSign to sign. You'll have the Zoom code information for you, and that's about it.
All right,
Thank you.
since we hang up on this one, I'm gonna move this one over to the new date. All right, so everybody's free to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.